welcome guys. This is my first impression of my Voyages, Virgin Voyages. That's my luggage. As you can see, they said that it's small in here, but this is really small. Like, this is really small, y'all. Like, so I just got off the long journey of going to I went from 2 flights, I think. I don't know. But y'all, look how small this is. Now, I did hear the people saying that it's small, but I did not know it was this small, y'all. That's crazy. Let's see what this bathroom looking like. I gotta wipe everything down and stuff like that, but okay, so the bathroom is a small too, of course. Hi, I look a mess, y'all. Look at me. I look a whole mess because y'all don't know the story that I have to tell you on how I finally got to this place. But and it doesn't look like super clean, but you know, here we go. I have the wide shot so y'all can see it, but shoot, it ain't much to see. I don't think I've ever been in a room this small. But anyways, y'all, I finally made it. Praise the Lord. It's been a long journey, but the process of checking in was really easy. I'm gonna go to the concierge desk and I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna call my mom back, and the celebrate party should be happening pretty soon here because I got on the ship really late. Not really late, but I mean, it's almost what time here? It's almost 5 p.m. here, and they leave at 8, or you got to be back on the boat by 7. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe everything down, clean everything up, disinfect it, making sure it's nice and clean for my stay, and I'm gonna go ahead and start unpacking. I will talk to y'all later. Welcome back, guys. So as you can see, my voice is a little raspy. I've been fighting allergies all week, but I finally made it on the cruise. I'm just gonna give you a little brief history on how I ended up getting here. When I pulled up at the cruise port, everybody's like all cute in their little, you know, clothes and everything, but I was looking a hot mess. I had on some sweats and a big hoodie. I had on a scarf, a big beanie on my head because it was a little colder, and then I'm traveling to more East Coast and more South where it's warmer in Florida. So y'all, I'm so tired. I'm about to go to sleep, and I'm going to let my body sleep as long as it needs to. Tonight we're having a pajama party on the Valiant Lady Virgin Cruises. This is my first time cruising. I'm about to say flying, cruising with Virgin Voyages, and so far it's been okay. As you can see, this room is so small. I'll give you a tour after this, but y'all can see when I came in earlier, but I don't think I've ever seen such a small space. Like, this is a small space. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe 75 square feet, if that. It's very small. I've been in the airport just to give you what happened. So, first time doing Virgin Voyages. This is an adult-only cruise. I got a last-minute deal because the one that I was going to go on, Holland, was sold out. So I ended up getting this one last minute. So thank God for that. I was gonna fly with Frontier at first, book my flight, everything. It was like $400 something. I get to Frontier, I gotta pay for my bag another $100, which I knew, you know, but still. So that was ridiculous. And let me tell you, this will be my last time flying with Frontier. And I'm not gonna go too hard because this video is not about Frontier, but I have to let y'all know, Frontier is trash. Like, absolute trash. Like, basura is complete trash. Absolute trash. Because we get to the airport and it's delayed. Whatever. Flights are delayed. So it's delayed 2 hours. So that's already pushing us back. Keep in mind, I flew out on a work day. So after work, I flew out. So I'm tired. I've been up early, right? Haven't had a good warm home cooked meal or nothing. I'm just like packing and, you know, trying to get on the flight. So I'm getting ready to go to Puerto Rico to fly out, or to cruise out. And my connecting flight was 4 hours apart. That's fair enough. Well, Frontier pushed the flight 2 hours back. So I'm like, okay, that's 2 hours that I got to get to my next flight. And then I ended up, we all got on the plane. So it was postponed from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Everybody gets on the plane at about 11:45, 12 midnight, right? We all on the plane. Only for them to say, actually, we're not going to take this flight. This flight. I'm so sorry about that. So sorry about the inconvenience. But everybody has to get off the plane. And we're going to be in gate E, which is all the way on the other side of the terminal, which we all have to take the Skylink to get there because you can't just walk there. So that's inconvenience. Everybody's mumbling, grumbling. And then that flight was delayed. So we get to the new terminal, wait another hour and a half to get on the plane. By this time, it's about 1 a.m. And I'm looking at the clock like, I'm not going to make it to Philly because my connecting flight was in Philly. And I'm like, I'm not going to make it to Philly. So we all wait until 1:30, almost 2 a.m., which that was the cutoff time. Like, I cannot leave later than that because that would have made me miss my Philly flight, which would make me miss my Puerto Rico flight. So ended up getting on the plane, getting our seatbelts in, and then we're not moving. Second time, we're not moving. And I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm falling and go to sleep. I've been at work all day and I've been packing, I'm ready to sleep. So I'm all buckled in, trying to get some sleep. Only for the captain to get on, not the captain, the pilot to get on and say, the crew wasn't there. Whatever crew that was supposed to be either the connecting or whatever, I don't know the whole story, but something about the crew wasn't there. You mean you just not show up to work? Like no flight attendants, no pilot, what? The crew wasn't there. So they said, I'm so sorry about that. We're not really sure when we're going to be able to fly out, but we have to get off this plane. More than likely, you guys will just be flying out at a later time in the morning. And at that point, I was like, it's over. I can't do Frontier because I'm going to miss my flight and I'm going to miss my cruise and lose my money. So we all ended up, and you already know everybody's hot at this point because we all looking at each other thinking that you're joking. Like, there's no way you got us all on the plane 2 times and told us all to get off. So we get to the station, the customer service, and everybody's mumbling and grumbling and upset, and the flight attendants are trying to remain calm. It's a big chaotic mess. And the part that's worse is that this is like 2:50 in the morning. It's like 2:50 a.m. and you're tired, you're delirious, you're hungry, you're ready to go to sleep, and everybody disembarks the plane or get off the plane. And at that point, I was like, yeah, this isn't worth it. I need my money back. So I thought they were gonna give me a hard time because I was definitely ready to get rowdy. But I told the man at the desk, and he was like, call Frontier, they'll give you your money back. They have no choice to give you your money back. And I said, and my bag too, because I have to pay $100 for that bag. And he said yes. So I called Frontier. It was about a 20-minute wait. And on top of that, I brought the wrong charger for my phone, so I didn't have a charge. It was just crazy. And then I ended up meeting this guy. It was a bunch of military guys there, and they let me, one of the guys let me borrow his charger. I got all the way up to 100%, thank God. So I was able to, but then it started going down, and I did not want to pay $35 for a charger. So, but by that time, everything was closed anyways. But, so yeah, that's what made matters even worse. So I had about 30%, and I had to use that percent to get an Uber, find a new flight, and call Frontier to get my money back. Because at that point, it wasn't worth flying with Frontier because I wasn't going to get to Puerto Rico. Excuse me. We just had some champagne for the sail away party. But I wasn't, I was going to go hard and keep drinking, but I was like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I know y'all can probably see it in my eyes. I'm super tired. But anyways, yeah, so I called Frontier and they finally answered. And then it was a guy named Miguel. Shout out to Miguel. He was very cooperative. He was very easy, I told him what the problem was. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were calling. And he gave me my money back right away, which I haven't got the flight money back, but I got the money for my baggage, and I'm guessing it just takes longer or whatever. So keep in mind, that's a flight taken out, and then I have to go and repurchase a new flight. So just FYI, if you ever plan on traveling, you need to have way more than enough money in your bank account because something crazy like this can happen. Because keep in mind, I had to purchase a new flight before I get my money back from this other flight. Even though it was pending, on their end, it didn't show up to my bank. So I had to, you know, get another lump sum of money for this flight. So, my percentage of my battery is going down. But at this point, all of the other people are moving to the new gate. And you know what's crazy? I kept getting notifications about Frontier being late after I canceled. So I'm so glad I canceled. But so after I got my money back and I saw it, and he was like, I want to make sure that you get it. So just stay on the phone until you get the email confirmation that you got your money back. And I was like, perfect. So I seen the money back for my luggage, $100 immediately. I still haven't seen the money back from my flight, but I do have a confirmation, so it should be here within a day or two. So I get online. Keep in mind, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, about 1:45 in the morning, and I need to get to Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico is kind of a long flight from where I was. So I'm like, I'm not about to pay no $1,000, which, you know, I wasn't too far from it. And that was just a one-way, Lord have mercy. So I ended up going with Southwest. Problem is, Southwest only flies from certain airports, and it wasn't in the airport that I was at. So I was like, oh my God. So I had to find an Uber to get me from the airport that I was in to the airport that Southwest flies from. So I spent almost $40 on an Uber to get to the airport that Southwest flies from. Bought a Southwest flight, and finally, oh my God, y'all, I finally get on the plane. So it was a one stop, so it wasn't like a straight flight. So I got from the first Southwest, and everybody was very friendly. The flight attendant there, shout out to, what was her name? Oh man, what was her name? I can't think of it now, but she had such good energy, good Christmas spirit, good Christmas vibes. So it really worked out, because let me tell you, oh my God, after a long day, it's just a nightmare. And then I get to the Southwest, and I just buy a big tube of, not big, but like 6 ounces of toothpaste, which I never have problems with it. And of course, I get to this airport, and they throw my freaking toothpaste away. I'd be so frustrated, because I'd be like, bro, why? It's a brand new package of toothpaste. Why are you throwing it in the trash? And she's like, well, it can't go. It's over the ounces. And I'm like, it's so frustrating, because honestly, I got a lot of stuff in there that's over the ounces. But I feel like they're not as strict as they used to be, because they used to be real strict, checking every single thing for 3 ounces. But now, I used to always bring my toothpaste and stuff, and I never have problems with anybody throwing it away. But I guess it's a chance you take. But yeah, I was really pissed off about that, because I still ain't got no toothpaste. But and the gift shop don't open on this cruise until later. But anyways, just trying to touch down in Florida, and it's just beautiful weather outside. It is beautiful. So I'm all bundled up with my scarf and my beanie, and I'm burning up by the time I get to Florida. But it's just such a blessing, and this started to clear up, because y'all, even though I do still kind of sound like a man, before I sound even worse. But when I got to Florida, thanks be to God, it started to clear up a whole lot. Drank some hot tea with honey and everything. And then I got my second flight, and then oh God, I finally made it to Puerto Rico. And I called my mom, and I'm like, yes, thank the Lord, I finally made it. She's like, you made it finally. And it was just crazy, but I finally made it here. It was a long journey, y'all. It was a long journey, like a 24-hour journey, non-stop, no sleep. Still to this moment, which is what, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock, still with no sleep. But let me tell you, your girl about to go to sleep. They got a pajama party tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up for it, but we'll see. But anyways, want to catch you guys up on my experience. Y'all know, if you ever watch my other videos, y'all know when I travel, I've been all over the world. Oh my God, it's always a crazy experience. And I am a solo traveler. This is a solo room. This is the smallest room I've ever seen in my life. But yes, I do travel by myself. A lot of people always ask me, why do you travel by yourself? I mean, why would a person travel by themselves? Because they clearly don't have anybody else to travel with, right? I mean, you can do a solo travel to just like take the edge off and like, you know, regroup and just spend some alone time. But I don't have a choice. I have to spend alone time, because I don't have anybody to travel with. But but it's all good. I mean, I'm not gonna, You only live once, and you can't be waiting for people. So if you got the money, you need to do it. So yeah, but this is my first impression of Virgin Voyages and my experience getting here. And I will let you guys see more of the room, more of everything that's happening. But keep in mind, y'all, I'm working on like no energy. So I'm about to turn these lights off, watch another movie, and let me just fade away into the sleep. So anyways, oh yeah, and I gotta let you see the food. They actually have sushi here. All you can eat sushi. So it's not everything though. It's not like Caterpillar Roll and Philadelphia Roll. It's I think the only ones that I've seen that I would actually eat is like the spicy tuna one, as long as it's not too spicy, because I can't eat spicy. But anyways, y'all, I'm rambling at this point. I want to show you guys the food. I want to show you guys the entertainment. I'll show you guys everything. So if you are looking into going with Virgin Voyages, I will give you my first impression and everything like that, and just my experience. So anyways, from here, your girl about to go to sleep. So good night.
We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kinda feel a little younger.
Hey y'all, I'm in San Martin. Where's the sign at? There it is. And I've already been to this island. If you watch my other vlogs, you know I've already been to this island before. I really only came here to get, I really only came here to get some toothpaste because they threw my toothpaste away when I got on my Southwest flight. They ended up throwing away my toothpaste. But this island is really pretty. I thought this was the island that I didn't like, so I actually wasn't gonna get off the boat, but I did have to get some toothpaste. Yeah, I'm still a little under the weather, but sorry, that was nasty. But anyways, I'm not gonna be too long. It's really pretty around here. This is San Martin, and I really like San Martin. But I gotta go get some toothpaste. I saw the cheapest one was $5, y'all. They be killing us travelers. They just be inflating. You know good and well people don't be spending that type of money here. But it's all good. It's all good. At least I found some. So I'm honestly, I don't think I'm gonna hang out too much longer because I'm getting tired. It's hot out here, as you can see. But anyways, just gonna go to the duty-free shop, go get some toothpaste, and I'll probably walk on a little bit more and then head back on the boat. This is San Martin. I finally got my toothpaste. And I'm getting ready to go back on the ship. It's too hot out here, baby. It is hot, hot. Which is so funny because it was so cold when I left the States. And it's like this all year round. Anyway, I'll be glad when this little stuff in my throat clear up. But anyways, this is San Martin. I didn't do any excursions because I've already been to this island before. And I'm okay. Besides, there's a lot of more islands I'm stopping at. And I'm not doing excursions at every island. So I'm just headed back to the ship. That's because Princess Cruise back there. And this one right here, I don't know what this one is. I'm just getting ready to go back on the ship. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right, welcome back to my channel, guys. I told y'all I was going to give y'all a full overview of the room. And as y'all can see, this bed is really low. This is a solo cabin. So I'm assuming that it's made only for one person because I can't imagine two people fitting in here. Because typically when you're on... But anyway, so down here is the refrigerator. I just want to give you guys a full tour. There go some shots that I brought from home. You already know. And last time I brought 8 shots. Thank God, I don't know how I was able to get all that on the plane, but I had brought 8 and I just spread them out over my whole luggage. And then the man at the liquor store was like, why don't you just buy a big bottle? And I'm like, how about you mind your business? Because I'm getting ready to go on the plane and I can't take that big bottle on the plane. Anyways, but don't look at all this mess. Just look at the layout of the room. I typically used to be the person that don't unpack. I left for an excursion today. Well, not an excursion, but I left for the day. And look, they still ain't cleaning my room. Like, what's up with that? She said they clean up once a day. And in the bathroom, y'all, I'm really sorry to be showing y'all my room while it's dirty. Maybe I need to do another video when it's clean. But I will say I like the shower. I can't zoom it out anymore because of the limited space. But everybody say the bathrooms are extremely small. I feel like this is typical for a cruise. I mean, the fact that they have a walk-in shower with a door, I love, 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 love. So I'm going to tell you the things that I love. I love the fact that there's a shower door because they typically have a curtain. I think I was on Princess and maybe one other one that had an actual door. Having that shower curtain keep touching you in those little bitty showers is nasty. What else I like? I like the fact that there's water because the girls stay thirsty. I was able to get me some toothpaste outside today. And what else I like? That's pretty much it. Oh, let me show y'all this tablet. So on this tablet, never mind how junky I am, y'all. Like I was saying, I used to be a person that never unpacks. I would not unpack. I would leave all my stuff in my luggage and get out what I need. But now I just be unpacking because it just makes life easier and it's just me. So it don't really matter. Down here is another storage for your clothes. So this is definitely a solo room. And it's just one. So it's definitely made just solo. But yeah, y'all, so this tablet controls everything. It controls your room service. It controls the TV. You can turn the TV up or down. That was the last movie I watched last holiday. And yeah, so that's the whole room. As you can see, this is a very small room. If you are looking into going to Valiant Lady, I got this last minute cruise. And I'll tell you the price later. But yeah, this is the whole room, y'all. Like, I want to say I don't know too much about square feet, but and then, oh yeah, I didn't show y'all the cabinet part. So I haven't put anything in here yet. That's the life vest. It's a little mirror right here. These are just drawers, which I haven't used these because I don't really think I need to. I have used this down here though because this is where I put my dirty clothes. And the storage in here is very small. This is where you do your dry cleaning or whatever. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, so I went out on the day and my throat is still kind of sore or whatever, but she said you clean up once a day, which I kind of like that because on the other cruise ships, all the other cruise ships that I've been on, Norwegian, Princess, Royal, Celebrity, they clean all day long. Like, if I feel like every time you leave your room, they clean up your room when you're gone. And it's like, I don't mind my room being messy for 2 hours, you know. But here she said it's just one time a day. So clearly she hasn't done that yet. But yeah, so this is me. I got my holiday pants on. In case y'all don't know, I don't know when y'all see this video, but it is Christmas gonna be in a few days. I decided to spend Christmas on a boat because I cooked for Thanksgiving. Go watch my Thanksgiving video. I cooked for the first time and it was amazing. But I knew that I wanted to spend one of the holidays abroad. So, yep, Valiant Lady. And so far, I've been enjoying myself. It is kind of weird to not have kids on the boat. So, not a bad weird, but just weird. It's just different. I don't know. Like, everybody's adults. Every game is adult. Like, everything's adult. So, that's a little bit different. But, other than that, y'all, these little twists been up since December 1st, y'all. And it's December 20th, so it's been up for 3 weeks. But anyways, I'm rambling at this point. So, yeah, overall, that's everything in my little tiny cocoon room. Expensive tiny cocoon room. But other than that, yeah. So this is day one. Finished day one in Puerto Rico. Now we're in San Martin, and we're going to leave at 5. So this is a short port of call, maybe about from 9 a.m. to 5. So just like 8 hours. But tomorrow we go to, I think, St. Kitts. I think we go to St. Kitts tomorrow. And I really like St. Kitts because that's cheap over there. But anyways, like I said, I'm rambling and I'm going to let you go. But I'm going to just keep you guys up. Oh, yeah, one last thing. Last night we went to the pajama party. It was really nice. It was really nice. But, okay, Valiant Lady. I'm gonna need y'all to pick one or the other. It was a ugly sweater pajama party. So a lot of people had on sweaters, hot sweaters, dancing in the club in their pajama pants. Now I'm gonna insert a picture of what I wore, but I wore my sweater and I wore some leggings that can count for pajama pants. And I'm like, bruh, you trying to get us to burn up and start a fire or what? Because how you gonna be dancing and sweating in a hot Christmas sweater? So they was down there doing it though, but I was on the top layer and I took pictures and stuff. It was a lot of fun, but I was really tired because you talking about having a journey of 24 hours beforehand with no sleep. But thanks be to God, I slept till 10 a.m. today. 10 a.m. y'all. So I was able to sleep from like maybe 1 a.m. or something like that. 2 a.m. But I was able to sleep all the way to 10, so that was a blessing. But yeah, so far so good. I'll give you more updates as we do different things. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out some games and stuff and go get some tea for my throat, and I'll talk to you guys later. This bathroom is a whole vibe. Hey everybody, I just finished the HIIT workout class, and let me tell you, that was a 10 out of 10. Like 10 out of 10. I'm in St. Kitts. We're gonna take off in about an hour, and y'all look at this scenery. It's so beautiful. Back there is the Princess ship, and ours is parked right next to it. But let me tell you, y'all, it's so beautiful out here in St. Kitts. Yes, I have been to this country already, so I just walked around and looked around and everything. I kind of wanted to have like some curry goat or something, but I didn't have that big of an appetite. But let me tell y'all, that HIIT workout kicked my butt. And the thing about the workout classes here, which I'll go into details when I do my overview of this cruise or whatever, but if you don't show up, so basically you pay, like I can't even talk. All of the classes, the workout classes are included with your fare or whatever. And but the thing is, you have to sign up for it. So if you ever plan on going to Virgin Voyages, immediately start looking at the calendar and start booking all of the workout classes that you want to do, because they're all a first come first serve basis, and they only have like 5 to 10 spots. That's it. So once they fill up, you gotta wait till the next day, or if they all filled up, you just can't do it. Like I had the bungee class yesterday, and I got in, I think because it was the first day and I had already been to that country. We went to where did we go to? Saint Martin, and I had already been to Saint Martin before, so I wasn't like just, you know, needing to get off the boat that early. So I was able to take the bungee class, and that was amazing as well, 10 out of 10. But I just finished this HIIT workout back here. It's on the 16th floor, y'all. It was amazing. So if you're ever on Virgin Voyages, definitely check out the HIIT workout. I signed up for it tomorrow morning as well. Just a circuit training. Take about 20 seconds in each station, and the instructor's telling you what to do and everything like that. But anyways, y'all, awesome sauce. And yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. As you can see, my voice sounds a lot better. I still don't feel 100%, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. But yeah, man, it's been awesome. So I'm gonna meet up with the solo people for dinner, and then I did this workout. Because, oh yeah, if you don't show up to your class, after you book it, they charge you $10 for not showing up. So I definitely have to show up. And also too, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably lay out in the sun for a little bit, go and eat dinner later on, and I'm gonna take a nap before dinner, because y'all, I'm tired. And I'm on vacation, so I can do that. I'm just about to go to sleep. But anyways, I'll check y'all later. How cool the elevator is. Pretty. Each elevator has a different theme. pretty. Look at that. Makes me feel like I'm in a aquarium.
Deck 7.
Oh, I'm here.
I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, no. I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I know none of your time, no. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Yeah. And everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you bring me the baby to me? I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one last
With or without you, you too. With or without you, you too.
Hello, everyone. Good morning from Castries, St. Lucia. So, I'm feeling a little bit better. My voice sounds a little bit better. What was I gonna say? So today I have a whole trip planned. It's like a 7-hour tour where I'm gonna be going to different parts of St. Lucia, do a little bit of swimming, taking pictures, the whole 9 yards. So hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it's a good decision. I think it is. It cost me about $130, and that's like the typical price for excursions, which I noticed that the ones with the Virgin Voyages, they're actually not that expensive compared to like other cruise ship excursions. They're typically like $500, which there were some around that price, but there's a lot to choose from that was like between $100 and $200. So, but anyways, y'all, I'm ready. So I have my swimsuit on under here, and I just have this little cover up thing, which, you know, not covering up that much, but yeah. So yeah, my room is really junky, but that's okay. But anyways, this is day 5, guys. Getting ready to have some fun in the sun. I'm excited about that. I had a good night's sleep, so I should be able to have a good night. It is Christmas Eve. It does not feel like Christmas Eve because we've been on the boat on vacation this whole time. So every day's a vacation. So, you know, it definitely does not feel like Christmas Eve. But we have Scarlet Night tonight, where you wear red and the whole ship on those floors are red, and they have like different festivities going on. They probably will have some champagne or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I'll let you guys, you'll definitely see lots of pictures from St. Lucia. So be looking forward to those. And I will check you guys on another
The
vlog.
opportunity of viewing the majestic Pitons, which is the island's famous landmark. And like I did say earlier, the Pitons for sure, it is a must-see for anyone coming to this island, whether as a cruise ship passenger or as a stay-over visitor. So of course, introducing our driver. His name is...
Hello, I'm in St. Lucia. I just finished a beautiful excursion. Look at the backdrop. Thank you. We're getting ready to eat. I'm with those girls back there. We're doing a solo meetup thing. Yeah, it's been great. So we're getting ready to have some real authentic Creole food. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna let y'all know how the food is, because I'm so excited. I'm dying of food. I can't wait to eat. So we'll see how it is.
Let's go!
Christmas, everybody. This is my Christmas on the Virgin Voyages. And I am just laying out catching some sun today. But look at this view. It'll be a while before we arrive in the British Virgin Islands. But yeah. I'm just laying out catching some sun. I'm gonna probably end up taking a nap before my workout class. But anyways, just wishing you guys a Merry Christmas. We are in the British Virgin Islands. I can't use my phone because it fell. Say hi. Hi. Oh dang, look at they outdid us on the ship.
Damn, that's baby.
Make our little boat look like little baby shit.
It looks like it gave birth, like the little baby boat.
All right, getting ready to go. Wait. Okay. I'm about to go. I'm about to go on the wrong side.
No, we're gonna call you back.
You got it?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Room keys, guys. Thank you so much.
Do you know what you covered? Yeah, baby. Getting ready to go back on the ship. British Virgin Islands was a lot of fun. We went to the beach. I got really tired though. I had some alcohol. I had just one shot and it made me just really tired. I couldn't swim. Felt nausea.
One more time.
So I was like, well, then I just laid out in the sun and burned. And I said, well, let me get my butt back on the ship. 'Cause I'm tired. But anyways, bye-bye British Virgin Islands. It was okay. St. Lucia was my favorite stop, which I had a gut feeling that was gonna be my favorite stop. They just had a whole lot to do. Cheaper prices.